it needs to be known. The U.S. Congress quietly passed a bill allowing authorities to enter your home without a warrant. Now, I previously warned you guys about this happening very soon last year. I'm talking about when them military people knock at you, them foreign military people knock. Notice I said foreign. Them foreign military people knock on your door and say, "Who got guns?" And they walking in with no warrant. Now this motion is definitely a huge red flag that millions of Americans need to know about, especially the people in the affected areas, whereas this bill is now officially the law of the land. And by the way, it seems as if the representatives over there at Snopes.com are federal government agents, because they are constantly attempting to debunk this, in fact, real bill that was, in fact, made law. So please be advised that this is real. Snopes is blatantly lying, calling it false. Every official source is cited within my article that I'll post below, right after I'm finished with this. So, moving on. The bill was overwhelmingly supported by the 115th U.S. Congress, and then eventually signed into law on August 22nd, 2017 by President Trump, with absolutely no media coverage whatsoever for obvious reasons. Now, before I go any further, I want to note that a Congressman, Justin Amash, I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, also tweeted this out not too long ago, stating, quote, "Only 5 of us voted against bill allowing government to enter, search private property and parts of VA, MD, and DC without warrant." Now, Justin Amash is a Republican from Michigan. And yes, it was only 5 congressmen who voted against the HJ Rep 76. According to the official government website at congress.gov, the bill is entitled House Joint Resolution 76, granting the consent and approval of Congress for the Commonwealth of Virginia, the state of Maryland, and the District of Columbia to enter into a compact relating to the establishment of the Washington Metro Rail Safety Commission. The bill's title in opening body text seems harmless and unalarming, but further details located knee-deep inside of the bill states otherwise. The text nonchalantly states, quote, "Whereas the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority, an interstate compact agency of the District of Columbia, the Commonwealth of Virginia, and the state of Maryland, provides transportation services to millions of people each year, the safety of whom is paramount, whereas an effective and safe Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority system is essential to the commerce and prosperity of the National Capital Region, whereas the Tri-State Oversight Committee, created by a memorandum of understanding amongst these 3 jurisdictions, has provided safety oversight of the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority." Now, this type of proposal for a safety commission to act as a wing of the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority may sound as if it's harmless and logical when its power includes things such as the ability to, quote, "adopt, revise, and redistribute a written safety oversight program, and to even, quote, "review, approve, oversee, and enforce the adoption and implementation of the WMATA's Public Transportation Agency Safety Plan." However, the bill goes on and states this: "In performing its duties, the Commission, through its board of designated employees or agents, may enter upon the WMATA rail system, and upon reasonable notice and a finding by the Chief Executive Officer, that a need exists upon any lands, waters, and premises adjacent to the WMATA rail system, including, without limitation, property owned or occupied by the federal government for the purpose of making inspections, investigations, examinations, and testing as the Commission may deem necessary to carry out the purposes of this MSC compact, and such entry shall not be deemed as a trespass. So, in other words, according to this bill, which clearly violates the Fourth Amendment, grants the Commission the authority to enter property near, which it does not indicate the exact yards or miles, the Metro Rail system without limitation and without a warrant for the purpose of making inspections, investigations, examinations, and testing. What's very important to note, the official Fourth Amendment states that all Americans' rights, quote, to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause. And yet, this Fourth Amendment still stands as your constitutional right, allegedly. I'm just here to make you think.